Hello, good afternoon. Marisol Abarca from Grupo Extra. I want to ask you both the same question, so you can help me with the answer. What have you been able to analyze about the rival, knowing that they are national champion here in Costa Rica, and also about their coach, Alexander Vargas? What do you know about them? Thank you.
Yeah, I would say, the video that we've seen, we understand that they are the champions. At the moment, they're at the top of the table. They're very organized. They're very dynamic in the attack. And they find ways to win games, which is, for me, a sign of a really competitive team. So, I think obviously they have quite a few games under their belt to start the season. And this will be our first match of the season. So we've got to be prepared to confront a team that's in form, a team that's a champion, and a team that's going to give it all tomorrow. And that's what we have to be able to match tomorrow.
Yeah, more of the same. I think, whenever a team's a champion, they're also undefeated. It sets a high standard for when you play them. The way they play, very dynamic attacking wise, and then defensively and in their duels, they love them. They love to win challenges. So we know it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be a battle. So we know we have to match that intensity and bring that same fight. And I think if we do that, it'll be a good match tomorrow, and we can get a good result.
A reminder for those of you joining us via Zoom, if you have any questions for Pablo or Emeka, we ask that you kindly raise your hand using the raise hand function. Thank you.
Again, just to if you know like any player from Herediano specifically that there's gonna like give you a headache in the field or something like that, and also you have been with the team since 2021. You believe that gives you a small advantage of the rival just because Alexander Vargas has been with Herediano like 2 months ago that it begins the tournament here. Thank you.
The way we prepare for teams is we focus 90% on ourselves to get better every single day. And obviously we look at what they try to do as a collective more so than focusing on any one player. So that's the way we approach ourselves. That's the way we approach our opponents. Obviously, they lost a big forward a couple weeks ago to injury that we're aware of anyways. But I think for us, it's always about the collective. And so the same way we approach ourselves, we approach our teams. And as far as, being here for a few years now, I think the game of football doesn't care about how long you've been anywhere. It's always about what you're doing today. And Vargas has done a great job with this group. And again, to echo what Emeka said, we look forward to a very competitive match tomorrow with an organized team and a team that is playing like a bunch of champions.
Hi, Mister. Nice to meet you. Why isn't Diego Luna with the team?
Diego Luna is still recovering from his a nose fracture and isn't able to join the team until we play our first game in MLS next weekend. So he's been training on the side and in order to allow the nose to heal completely. So basically doctor's orders.
We're going to go over to Zoom with Tyler. Go ahead.
All right, Emeka, Pablo, thanks for taking my call. Tyler Thomas, Random Fan Podcast. Pablo, can you speak to some of the injuries that have been picked up and who's unavailable besides Luna? I know Glad, Brown, and Quentin are all limited at this point. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, so Philip is on the mend from a hamstring injury. Luna, as I just spoke about, is going to be full this week to train behind and join us in San Jose. Javane is a visa issue as to why he couldn't join the group here, and Justin Glad had a little knee impingement on Sunday, wasn't able to train on Monday. Traveled yesterday, and today he trained with the group. So he's looking good, and we just want to be really cautious with him, given the amount of games that we have early on in the season and the importance of his leadership in the group.
Thanks, Tyler. Caleb, go ahead.
Hey, this is for Emeka. I'm just curious what the last couple weeks have been like with all the travel, kind of being back in Utah for just a couple days and then back on the road again. How are the players handling it?
I think they're handling it very well, you know. I think we're all used to the travel, you know. We already travel a lot in season, and people may see travel as not being a good thing, but I think it allows us to grow closer to our teammates and kind of build a better culture, build that relationship with our teammates when we're on the road so much, we're spending so much time together. So I've enjoyed it personally. I think the whole team's enjoyed it a lot, and I think it's just made us a closer group together.
Yeah, Mr. Pablo, how is the team after the preseason?
Yeah, so it's been really interesting. We've had an interesting preseason where we have quite a new group of attacking players. We have players like Emeka and Luna join the group late. And so it's really been the last really 10 days that we've had everyone in camp and been able to really work through a lot of things that we want to establish heading into this game. But I'll tell you one thing, the mindset and the mentality of the group has been top level, a real competitive bunch, guys that want to get better, guys that want to learn, guys that want to compete, and more importantly, guys that want to win. So tomorrow's game will be a welcome to a new campaign against a great team. And I'm really looking forward to see all the fruits of our labor in the preseason come to fruition.
All right, and that would do it. We thank Pablo Mastroeni and Emeka Eneli for their time. Remember that you can find the complete conference for both Herediano and Real Salt Lake on CONCACAF Media Hub platform. Thanks, everyone.